Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We have 9 Great Rift keystones to use and we've got quite a lot of gem leveling to do. We need to get all of these up to level 65 and that will complete one of the conquests that we have outstanding. After that we need to augment gems until we get a level 55 one, level 51. Ready to finish off the Conqueror part of the season journey. So it is going to be quite a bit of Great Rift grinding. Right, I think let's not mess around. Let's just jump straight in. We might get some good stuff along the way. We're going to keep running at level 75. That's going to let us get the 100% all the way up to 65 without any trouble. Might take a brief break to go to the vault, get some more cash. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. Giant nasties. I really hope one of them dies. But let's not stand in the middle of that. Right, there's the level up we needed. I am going to go and get those orbs. Don't worry. I'm just going to take advantage of all of this going on while we've got it. Right, geez, what a start. Challenge part, that's definitely going to help us. Not a brilliant time for us to transition back to regular mode, but we're doing alright. That has been, as always, a good week since I played last. So, rusty is an understatement. Very quickly comes back, though. And as always, once we get up to the right number of stacks, everything at this level dies pretty easily. I've had people suggesting wiggling the beam to try and trigger even more of the mantled heal effects. I'm not sure if that's actually effective in terms of the number of times that mobs can get hit by your lightning skills. Certainly I don't have the dexterity to focus on that. Now, of course, because we're really pushing along with GR75, I've switched back to the pushing build rather than the speedrun build. Speedrun build is great, and I do think we'll probably use it as our pushing build later on. But for the moment, I'm more comfortable with our slightly dangerous, everything's going to kill us build. Which, you know, it works well enough. We're just not getting as many levels as we used to. And that is definitely slowing things down. I think when we get to the point where we're barely going to get a single level, I'll change across. But as long as we've got it working for us. There is no reason to switch. I suppose we could use the face gem as our augment. That would save us a little bit on the amount we need to boost it by. back into Archon mode. The explosive blast is okay for the extra damage reduction, but it's a band-aid for what is going to be a problem for us. And we are definitely a lot more powerful when we're out of Archon form in terms of triggering the Mantled Heal, but the whole world is just so dangerous. Right in the middle of them. Damn elemental twerkers. Nope. Out of that. I'll kill you guys at range. And then straight back into Archon form. Maybe we should think about getting Cormac some survivability. Maybe spend some death breaths on his Templar relic. Yeah, not sure if it really adds anything. 135 stacks. That's enough for us to just murder him when we get out. I should have moved away right at the end there, but we're certainly tankable enough for the moment. Okay, Gogrick of Swiftness. That'll boost our dodge even more, give us a bit more survivability. Probably sensible. Okay, that takes it to 1.15. The other thing we could do is we could get Taghook up and then start leveling Bane of the Stricken, and then switch over to that when the time comes. Actually, let's hand this in first. Do I want to jump straight back in while we've got the speed? No, I've missed the opportunity. Let's do our level ups. More life, more area damage, more critical hit damage, and more intelligence. I'll take a look at what we've actually got. Justice Lantern, Stone of Jordan, Restraint, Akos Glass, Moonchang Do, Aquila Curus. Nothing really interesting. We'll salvage that all up. I'm at the point where we don't really need to be saving specific things. Justice Lantern might be an interesting one. You've already got a 14% chance to block, 13% chance to block. Yeah, we'll just salvage up this one. The block chance is the most important thing when giving it to your follower. Right, okay, so what do we need next? I suppose I could gamble for boots. Let's try, yeah. If we try and get these ancient, or yeah, that's probably going to be the best thing we can do for our resources. Oh my god, so much oatmeal and raisins. Get rid of all of that. In terms of Death's Breaths, we've only got 10, so we can't really do any Cormac upgrades either. Let's just jump straight back in, and we'll carry on pushing our gems. I honestly don't know, Ark. Am I strong enough to survive? Why don't you tell me? There's the level we need. That's going to allow us to double dip for a little bit. Not going terribly, but not going brilliantly either. I was going to say we haven't seen any elite packs, so I mean, what are you going to do when there's nothing to kill? And there's just generally not much to kill. There's one. Hello, you. Watching his health shooting down. Fighting on stairs is absolutely terrible when you're using beam-based things. This might be bad for us. Yep, that's definitely bad for us. It's okay, we're totally making it work. It is kind of funny how the game very much changes in its playstyle once you get the bits that you need for your final sets. I was thinking about this again earlier. I mean, I've normally, while going through the actual season journey as part of the process, you feel your character adapt, and then at one point there's a big change as everything switches across to what's going to be your new playstyle for probably the rest of the game. Quite a lot of damage we ended up taking from him. This rift is going slowly. Not having many things to kill isn't helping us massively. Trying pulsing now, see if I can build up stacks a bit faster that way. With some groups you definitely can. Many stacks off this chap as I can before he goes. Right, let's just push on. Oh, channeling pump. Well, that simplifies things. We're just gonna get to go straight back in. And with these lovely extra stacks, double dipping, we'll do all the massacre. And once you really get the stacks built up, your speed massively increases. Just teleport through everything, touch it once. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I managed to stun myself. but I got knocked out of that terrible explosion thing. I mean, we would have been okay with our 192 Archon stacks, but... we definitely don't want to be out of Archon mode if we can avoid it. Nearly going to be Rift Guardian time. I wonder if there's enough mobs nearby for us to just trigger it. Yes, just. Alright, it's the binder. Yeah, definitely our killing ability comes when we switch out of Archon mode. But that's fine. And we can work it out. I see I tried to move away just a little bit at the end there, just to give us a tiny bit of assistance. So all this is going in Bane of the Trapped. Great. And head back to town. I think I'm just going to jump straight back in with another one. So we'll put as many Garrigan levels in as we can for now. On the understanding that when we hand this in, it's going to just immediately hop into another. Okay, well, we've built up to the point where we're double dipping. That's good. That's exactly what we need to take out things like these guys. And there's another level. Great. Now I just need to keep killing things at an incredibly fast pace. Keep up the momentum. Shield pylon will help us not worry about damage, but doesn't help us kill things faster, so must not lose focus. We do okay in terms of amount of experience we're getting per run through on Archon. It's like definitely half a level's worth. Now we've still got the shield pylon for a little bit. It's not going to last forever. And it is gone. But we're back into Archon form again, and we're about to gain level, which will give us a second run straight after this one. Might be more prudent to save that dive into Archon until there was more things nearby to kill, but I think it's going to work out okay. Channeling palm, there we go. all problems are solved. Challenge pylon is by far the greatest pylon that this particular build can take on. Okay, what have we got down here? Another couple of little things, not a great deal. Ooh, hello. Well, I do like a bit of speed, so let's get in on this. Totally fine. Didn't hurt me at all. That could have been nasty. Terrible time to get stunned just as we were reaching the end of our Archon stacks. Ooh, more blues. Yeah, despite Archon form being our strongest form, and it definitely is, it's not the most destructive, and that's really weird. It's almost like we need to cycle between them a little bit better. Like, I need to spend more time out of Archon form to get the most out of it. And that definitely feels weird thinking about that. Well, this is going to be a terrible time for the Rift Guardian to appear. And they do, of course. It's Tethris. Well, Tethris is gone. Okay, not a terrible time. We'll get all of this stuff. Don't think any of it's going to be of any use to us, but we'll see. We're going to carry on putting into Bane of the Trapped. And head back to town. Exactly as before, points are going in, and we're going to jump straight back in for another one. So we're trying to maximize the benefit of our face gem. We've definitely got enough space for the rest. Those guys are going to be an absolute pain with their shielding. Got him. Cool. So who's next? Nothing down here. Speed pylon. That'll be nice. Speed pylon definitely gives us a lot of benefits. Some builds really don't work well with it because they end up running out of resources, but because Archon form doesn't actually end up taking resources from us, we're good. Reduces cooldown slightly, so that's a benefit to us. Increases attack speed, which is definitely a benefit for us. those guys are dead. Let's find the next group to attack and kill. Standing in a corner. Exploding in a corner, I should say. That's the wizard way. Shield Parliament means we don't need to worry about anything. Just take advantage of the Archon stacks while we have them, and the rest of the time await the cooldown so we can transition back. Big one gone. Other big one gone. All the supporting units gone. Right, Archon is gone, but we still have our shields, so there we go. And there is another level. That's going to let us pick up the pace quite significantly. I love dropping out and then going straight back into another one. It's so satisfying being able to double dip. Really makes a difference to how fast you can take mobs down. Conduit. Alright, I'll take that. A lot of very angry things going on in there. We've still got the bits for a moment. Alright, into another Archon form. I thought we were going to be able to last the stacks over. There we go. Oh my god, that is such an amazing amount of damage that shoots down like that. Let's get all of these picked up. And we're going to put points into Taguk. And then I think it's time we ID'd some stuff.
I am returning to town.
Alright. So we'll do the IDing first. Then we'll do the hand in and everything. But that is quite a stash of things. So, Compass Rose. Slightly more intelligence. No critical hit damage, no resource cost reduction. It's just a bit worse than what we have, really. Wailing Host, already got one. Litany of the Undaunted, don't know if we've got one, but we're not really going to be doing that Legacy of Nightmares this time. So let's get rid of those. Tarash's Stride. Let's have a look and just check. We do have one. We'll keep spare. Halo of Carini. We have one at the moment, which is a pretty damn good one. It's not the perfect one, but it is pretty damn good. We do have a spare, but it'd be worth us holding on to one for re-rolling purposes. So we'll keep that there. Yeah, we've already got 2 compass roses. Band of Hollow Whispers, we've already put that in the cube. Swami, not quite as good as our current one. So we can just salvage that up. Yungjang Do can just get salvaged. Butcher's Sickle, salvage. Grandfather, Broken Crown. Wizard Spike. I think Blood Brother we don't already have. So we'll actually save that. Oh man, that is a nice Sultan of Blinding Sand. It's just the Sultan of Blinding Sand is a bit pants. Good chance to blind on hit if that's your thing. Generally, it's not going to be. Keep Cord of the Sherma because it's good fun. And we'll keep that potion because we don't have one of those yet. The rest of this can all get salvaged up though. Let's hand in with Auric. And make a load of Forgotten Souls. Right. Points in. And with our wonderful blood shards, we'll ask for boots. Still hoping to get some ancient Viz swaggering starts. Of course, that is just pure chance as to whether Kadala's going to give us something worthwhile.
That is too expensive.
Okay, so we've got the Strides of Destiny and Firebird Sari and Blackthorns. Blackthorns is just going to go. Because Blackthorns is just disappointment. In terms of the Firebirds, we've already got 2 of those. Strides of Destiny, we've only got 1. We'll keep the second. Although the first ones we've got are better. And we'll salvage this up. And that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. A little bit of news that I didn't have a chance to say earlier. I'll say this at the start of the next episode. I've heard that Season 16 end date is being pushed all the way back to May, which makes me think that Season 17 is going to actually be a bit more significant in terms of the amount of time it takes for testing and what they're planning on doing with it. So we're going to be sticking with this for a little bit. I'm at least going to run until we've done the whole of the season journey. After that, not sure. There's a bunch of other things that I have that I like running on the channel as well, so I might just switch to moving them up in terms of priority and the number of episodes we do. But regardless, if you are liking these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.